Guys, today's the video about your mental diet, predominantly your inner conversations, the way you think to yourself and speak to yourself. So on a, personal, individual basis, the thoughts you're having throughout the day, and not so much just the general practice of mental diet, but in the terms of your inner conversations. So that's the topic for today. If you're interested in this, would like me to expand on it, maybe there's other areas after you've watched this video that you think I could talk about, that you would like to see, please do let me know in the comments, and do thumbs up and subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you can stay up to date with all my content and support me, because it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, just stay up to date with everything I'm doing. So I do offer coaching as well. If you don't know about this, if you're a new viewer, I have a ton of different coaching services on offer, all one-on-one personal help from me, writing to you guys, or you can purchase a couple digital products from me as well. So do get in touch or check out my Instagram linked below, LOA Coaching, to see all the details and offers. And now let's start the video. So this is also to help you guys release resistance, which is why I mentioned a mental diet, to help you let go of the negative thought process and negative old story that has really saturated the subconscious mind. And this mental resistance that you experience comes from the subconscious mind because of your, old memories, negative experiences, negative memories. And obviously this is all connected to your subconscious mind. That's the root of, all the different thoughts you're having, the automated responses and automated thoughts that you're having all come originally from the subconscious mind, because that's where all your beliefs are stored. All your beliefs, assumptions, they all are stored in the subconscious mind. That's where they are essentially created as like a fact in your mind. And therefore you then have not automatic responses, but thoughts based on that. So whatever your belief is that, men won't commit to me, or relationships are difficult, anything along those lines. And obviously all the subconscious beliefs that you have, anything along those lines, the negative ones specifically, because the positive ones, leave them be, but the negative ones, they could be along those lines if you're manifesting an SP, and then you have thoughts created relating to that and relating to your SP that are negative and going against your affirmations because of those beliefs. So the automatic thoughts that come up or worries that come up are stemming from your subconscious beliefs, and that's where the mental resistance comes in. Negative inner talk comes in from that context. So the key is really to be aware of what negative thoughts you're having throughout the day, but that's the basis of your mental diet practice overall. Like, just be aware, try and keep track of, are you spiraling? Are you worrying about a specific topic, about your manifestation not coming in? Where is all that coming from? What is the key element? Does the thought keep repeating itself? So be aware of those thoughts and your inner talk, the inner conversations you have with yourself. Basically just the thoughts you have, but do you have a little inner dialogue where you kind of almost spiral? You start from one point, then you say, well, this happened and this, and then you start to like overanalyze and say, well, this is the way that is, and then this person says this, and yeah, I've always experienced this, and oh, I never realized how bad this thing was. Like, you might start to spiral or go from one topic and not even be aware that you're having a negative conversation with yourself in your mind. And this could happen at any time of the day, when you're sat in a meeting, or commuting to work, commuting to school, walking somewhere, walking your dog. Like, it could be anything, and these things can just pop up in your mind, and it's all stemming from the belief system that you have, the set of assumptions and beliefs you have that relate to your manifestation. It can be really easy to fall into this typical thought process where you're just having normal day-to-day thoughts, or you might not even realize how negative and opposing it is to your manifestation and affirmations. So it's very easy to just keep going in this cycle without realizing, actually, this is the wrong way to think in order to manifest my desire. I need to stay on top of this, be aware of it, because it can and most probably will continue to manifest if you don't kind of get a grip on it, get a hold of it, and be able to at least recognize it. So you can say, right, every time this comes up, which I'm recognizing as an issue, I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to start creating positive statements and a positive inner conversation for myself around this topic, or simply base it on your affirmation. Or if you have multiple affirmations for your desire, base it around that and just start talking to or thinking to yourself in your mind about that. And it's also about specifically using your mental diet to create those inner positive conversations, which, yeah, kind of ties into everything I've said so far in this video about using your mental diet to stop the negativity in its tracks, flip it around. So you can use your classic standard mental diet, or you can go into that inner conversation and get into the habit of starting to tell yourself positive things, literally from the end state of having the desire. Oh, I love having this manifestation because I'm so happy now. I can't believe how quickly it manifested. This is what I deserve. Like, I've always wanted this. Now that I have this thing, I'm going to be able to go do this, and just start having conversation with yourself about literally anything. It doesn't matter whatever comes up naturally for you is what is best in the moment. And essentially start speaking to yourself as if you have your desire. So from the end state, it can be that, oh, I know this is working for me, it's going to be mine very, very soon. You can say that too. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a positive statement. It's just obviously ideally, and in affirmation form, you want to be saying it from present tense as if it's yours right now. That's the best way to do it. That's the way you convince and trick your mind, subconscious and conscious, into believing, right, we have it, this is ours right now, I'm experiencing it now. It's kind of like tricking your mind into believing it as a fact. So it's as if you're ruminating on how amazing your manifestation is and how great it is to have it. That's the ideal way to do it, because like I said earlier, it's very easy for us to fall into this thought process and thought pattern where something maybe goes wrong, you're having a bad day, you're having some anxiety or doubts about your desire, and then you kind of spiral, or you start having this inner dialogue and you just are repeating in one way or another the old story, the negative assumptions, the negative worries. So it's all about flipping it back around, and almost as if you're just ruminating and sitting and contemplating about how great it is, how amazing it is to have your desire. So I gave a short example earlier in the video, and it can be something like, I love being with my SP, they are just so amazing, I can't wait for our date today, no doubt they're going to plan an amazing date night. We meet each other all the time, they're always taking me out on dates, or I'm always taking them out on dates, so today's just going to be another day just like that. I know we both expect it fully, and yeah, I just love being with them. Something like that. So yeah, just basically talking to yourself, having that inner conversation, inner dialogue, inner thought process, as if you have your desire. That's the best way to implement your mental diet and get out of any old habits you may have had of spiraling and doubting and getting into a victim mindset. And you're going to release that resistance through that practice. You're going to be able to let go of, the mental blockage in a way that's holding you back, the doubts, the negative old story, the assumptions that you've picked up over time from your experiences or hearing from other people, whatever it may be. You're going to be able to let go and break down that resistance, because you're literally teaching yourself to think in a new way. So that is my advice for today. I hope it was useful, something slightly new and different. I don't often talk about in a dialogue. I talk more about techniques and methods, so this was something different. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, please do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye!